Indian dates. Right, originally from Ethiopia, about 5,000 years ago, it was in the Indus Valley, you know. But here now in Trinidad and Tobago. One of the things I would advocate for is that underneath tree, while it would go 60 to 100 feet tall, right, and it's really nutritious in terms of having vitamins, iron, trace elements, vitamin B, 1, 2, 3, potassium, calcium, fiber, antioxidants. I mean, it has a range. But one of the things about Trinidad get infested with some idiot bringing something called some African slave. Snail. Sorry about that. That was a universal thing. Sorry to say, but that's a different topic, but this might create a whole different environmental conversation. But watch this. Now, this is what we had known as a snail. But she seemed to be able to produce her offspring inside of the Tambon area, right? Because they don't move. And it seems as though they're in a shell, right? They come from like in an egg. I don't know really scientists or only this that I learned. Anybody can add to the conversation, but this really and truly interesting. Watch it. And she had a few eggs, but I feel all of this here is where she set her eggs. But they what we know as snail, not these African things that just infesting all over the place. And like they don't make their own eggs and shells. But this one seemed to do that. Right? So tell me what you think now, because we have more to do on the Tambon. In terms of the soil, look how she moving. Look at this. You know, some people could cook this, eh? If you know how, right? It's all well and good, but this is an interesting piece of look at she move, man. And she looking like she hurry. Yeah, you know. It is interesting though. And she make a nest, and there is how she and next one of the offsprings here from in the eggs. I throw one on top of there, but this is not no African kind of snail. This is the snail we know in Trinidad. Like how we know coconut oil.